Hello, YouTube! I am Penstar, and this is Cities Skylines Strategy and Tactics, episode 34? No, 35. 34 was last episode. So, in our last episode, we have been building up Siren's Call over here, and we just got our funding to get this little T intersection, along with some garbage disposal units here. And the more I think about it, the more I think this is a very solid strategy. Putting your garbage disposal near your highways, but away from the rest of everything else. Whether or not you put it near where your highway intersections are, that's time will tell if this little square right here becomes a problem or not. But I think we have something else on our horizon. We have some commercial demand that is starting to build up here. And if we unpause it, I have a feeling it will just continue to build. That's a good thing, though. That is a good thing, because we've got room. We've got some wonderful room for, say, I don't know, another maybe DoubleTree zone. How about here to here? Maybe this will be our first attempt of running basically two DoubleTree zones to each other, letting the middles share the same highway with each other. So I don't actually know if that's going to be a problem or not, if we can handle it or not. But, you know, we must experiment, all in the name of science, you know. Also, we're also starting to see our new traffic patterns here. So now that the rest of the city has been made aware of this new highway link, we got some people using it. Is that doing any better for this mess over here? Maybe not so much. I'm hoping when I introduce the DoubleTree industrial zone here that some of this nonsense will be solved in the wake of that. I might be creating some more nonsense in the process, but one step at a time. But you know what? It looks like this little area here seems to be handling the load pretty well. Now, we do have a stoplight right here. Right here. This section is a stoplight, and I do know that. I can make it not a stoplight by making this little section right here also highway, since it's a 6-lane one-way. That being said, I'm not seeing any problems with that stoplight. Traffic's flowing decently well, and yeah, these guys occasionally have to stop for something, but it's not backing up to the point where everyone who backs up here can make it through that one light. It's when they have to wait multiple red lights that the stoplights become problematic. Same goes for here, but not that many people trying to leave through here, so I for the time being, this is not a problem. Alright, so let us get going here. Oh, looks like we're building up a little industrial or offices here. Could be either, actually, but I have a feeling if we go the route of commercial zones, it's going to be probably industrial. But we will solve that. We'll make our industrial DoubleTree zone after all of this gets situated. Now this rail line right here is purposely not linked in here. It's again tourists out, but I'm going to link it in here for our commercial. So let's get started here, shall we? All right, DoubleTree. Yes. I know. I have a new building. I know. I have yet to build the airport. We will build an airport, but not here. Not here. All right. This actually fits very beautifully. I am going to need to scrap this part of the highway, though, and yeah, and the highway is facing properly. So, all right, yeah, let me do that. All right. Come on, game. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Yeah. You're a little off-centered. I wish I could do like a really subtle mouse. Actually, I have a better idea. You go forward just a little bit. We'll use you as a hook. Alright, alright. Better. Not perfect, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, that fits in there quite nicely. She could scooch just a little tiny bit more. Just a smidge of meter to the south. There. Alright, let's take a look-see. There we go. That way I have room to grow on both sides here. There we go. Good, good, good. Beautiful. Voila. Now, yeah, these two are going to fight over zone space up there at the top, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Alright, now you two need to hook up. I think what we're going to do is just have this slink around here. Not going to be perfectly straight. In fact, I don't want it to be perfectly straight. Space already occupied. I'd rather not make it that ugly. That's a little ugly, but it serves its purpose. Yeah, it serves its purpose. I'm not going to complain too loudly. Now this rail line is, well, it's gonna need to touch the ground because our train station's gonna need to be over here, and it is a little off angled. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna put the train station on this other side. I mean, I guess I could have the highway be the one that's doing the vaulting. It could technically work. Nope, that's sloped too steep. And then I have a feeling it's going to be sloped too steep down there, too. Well, I don't mind it being a little bit wider at the center here. Because we can always adjust the width of this highway here. I've got enough money to be playing with this. Yes, I do. Good. Alright, well, we'll see... There, that's going to be the width of our highway here. No, don't make a... That is really stupid. Why are you curving? Why are you curving? Actually, you probably need to go out just a little touch more. There, so you can flatten it. Slope too steep. Here, there. I'm just doing that so I can cheese this. And then, yeah, we can hook the other DoubleTree zone to that, like that. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, and then we can just adjust the rail line distance to plug our train station into it, and I think we'll have a successful implementation here. Well, boom. Alright, so let's grab our train station here. And that's our passenger train station. Yeah, we're definitely going to want it on this side. And then we'll just route the rail station, see how that's working for us. Perfect, perfect. Alright, now can we do the same vault trick that we did over here? We're gonna scrap this rail line here. Yeah, let's do the rail first. And then we'll try and see about completing the framework to this zone. We'll get to the fleshing out of it soon enough. Yeah, you can just plug right into that. No, you're not plugging right into that. That's silly. Yeah, we'll see if, let's see if we can, There. Alright, now let's see if we can vault this over. beautiful. All right, we can. All right, so a little bit of an inverse. Usually the rail is the one that's taking the vaulting here, but yeah, it doesn't really matter which one goes up and which one goes down as long as they don't intersect. Because yeah, railway crossing across one of these things, that would be a nightmare. All right, and then this gets to plug into that. No, not liking that. Maybe if we do a little half step here. Nope. All right. Fine, have it your way. Just back you up a little bit. Actually, we don't need to do this sound barrier nonsense around here. Actually, none of this needed to be sound barrier nonsense. Ooh, actually, I have a better idea. Yeah, no. Oh, that would have been really, really nice. Come on. Can we make this work? Yes, we can. All right, beautiful. All right, and then yeah, this continues as planned. And yeah, these guys are nowhere near that pollution. They're definitely going to be in range of garbage collection, so we don't need to worry about garbage duty for these. I am running low on funds. I never seem to have quite enough funds for these projects. All right. Well, let's do what we've always done and just do half the job first. Yeah, you're a little bit wider than usual, but that's okay. There's a little dead space in the middle here, but we can play around with it. Actually, you know what we could do? We can put some landmarks in here. Once we get our money back, we can get one of those bigger, beefier landmarks and plop them here in the middle. Make this whole area real extra mega happy. So yeah, I think we will do that. Maybe we could throw a stadium down here. That would be really sexy. All right, but before we do sexy stadiums, let's do some not so sexy but certainly useful pathways. Okay, we're back. All right, so we've got those laid out. I think it just would make more sense to do this one as our first section. Now we are going to well, let's get our services first. Fire department going first. Police is next. And, can we afford metro? Well, technically, yes, no, maybe so. Let's go for the Zen Garden, because we can, yeah, this Zen Garden's cheap. Oh yeah, I forgot. Going to, do back and to the right, and do a double up here. And look at all this. We're nestled so close in here that a bunch of other zones are going to get some benefit from these things too. There we go. All right, let's spare some expenses for the utilities. I'll get the metro station set up here pretty soon, but I am going to need to unpause here pretty soon and get this zone growing. So that we don't have problems. Now, what's power going to look like here? We can feed... Actually, no, we don't need to feed it power. It's going to be fed power from the north up here. So it should naturally do it. Oh, well, since we have a train station here, we do want to hook up our pathways properly. So... link those two. Get you skyward here. Same deal for you. There we go. And And then for you to link you to... Yeah, I think we're going to do it in the back here. And then one of those two sides will house our metro station, either here or here. And that way people can easily walk to there. We'll plug the southern end here into our network here soon enough. Okay. All right. Let's mark it all for high density commercial zones, including this stuff down here. Might as well do the whole thing as high density commercial. There we go. And voila! Unpause this beast. Yes, I do know where I'm missing a couple other services here, but that they should be filled in fairly soon. As soon as the money comes. Yeah, looks like some of these offices are getting obliterated as these guys are going to be sharing. Now, the million-dollar question is, do we hook these zones to each other? Because that could create some interesting traffic patterns. But I don't really see a reason why not. And I mean, these are commercial zones. They like traffic going through their lines here. We could just plug this in just bluntly, and then maybe beef up this road between the two. And although it is Weeping Willow, so it'd be kind of a one-way transfer. I might experiment with that. We'll see what the traffic patterns look like once all of these zones get developed. Because keep in mind, Siren's Call is not fully developed either. They're still growing in accordance to the residential demand. Now, I know we're going to sap our commercial demand very quickly here, and I might be tempted to put something else down here, maybe another office park, but I want to make this work. Oh, this train station isn't going to get juice naturally, by the looks of it, so we're going to have to feed it. Let's start you up a little higher. And there. I'll hopefully be able to demolish you sooner rather than later, because again, hate the look of power lines. I mean, there are some instances where you can make them look all purty and scenic and what have you. That also reminds me, we need to start our new train line here, because the yellow line is going to go up and down this way. I'm going to start a new train line that's going to go from here to our double industrial zone. Since we have part and parcel of that going here, we might as well get it started, just as a two-stop thing here. One here, one to Siren's Call, and back again. And we don't want you to be red, because that makes you look like the filthy tourist one. So we're gonna make you blue. You're gonna be the blue line. And I don't think the yellow and the blue line feeding both into this station will cause too many issues. I mean, I'll have to look and see. But it'll certainly, I guess I could have it go into Croatoa, but then we're dealing with tri-intersections here. I'd rather, if a resident wants to do the trains, take the train down to here, get off the yellow line at Siren's Call, get on the blue line, then come up here. So, yeah, no need to do a direct boom-de-boom. That's just going to complicate matters. And I'm glad that they only put one train on this, because more than one blue train for something this short would be a little overkill. Alright, so far things are handling themselves appropriately. Yeah, they're getting in their way a little bit, but no gridlock stop-ups, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Are people using the station is the question. Yes, they are. Good. I mean, again, area is sparsely populated, and I don't even have my metro station ready, but I have the money now, so let's metro it up, because we definitely don't want to forget about our metro station. Have I developed? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So, metro station here, and we'll metro station. Well, since it makes the connecting route a little bit easier. Well, it might behoove me to put the metro over on this side. Yeah, why not? Let me just make sure it didn't stomp on the pathways. Good, good. And then, since we're in the market, let's metro up down here. Get the tubes going here. And we will certainly hook you up to here. Now, as far as, well, we're certainly going to do what we normally do, which is, it's going to be a little redundant to send one down here, but I want to set it up so I don't forget about it. Stop here, and stop here, back to the middle, and then back up here. And, well, actually, technically, I don't need a metro line going here, but I do like to hook it up to other. You know what would be a really, really, really good metro line? Would be to hook it up to up here. This would be a really, really good metro line. Is that a metro stop up there? It is a metro stop up there. Okay. So, if we create a new line up here, stop here in the middle, come down to here, stop here in the middle again, and then finish the line up here. If people want to get even further down this zone, they can do a transfer at that metro station to get down to the railway. All right, yeah, that's a lot more effective use of hooking my metro station into the rest of my metro network. Because, I mean, the metro station here to here, that's already served by our trains. We've already got plenty of train capacity to handle that. So I think that would be the superior method. And it gives a way to sort of tap into this area a little bit more efficiently. All right, let's get our medical facilities up. And after that, death care. Alright, so far so good. So far so good on the traffic front. How's this exchange doing? The exchange is doing fine. I mean, you still have this backup nonsense, but it was like that before the exchange. It was just a little bit further up the channel. Yep, you guys are flowing smoothly. And actually, it does give my industrial section a, if they want to spit out delivery vans to deliver commercial goods, they'll probably take this route rather than go through the rest of my city here and come on down. So that works out in my favor. All right, how's the demand going? Yeah, industrial's still there. Alright, how is this train station doing? 21. Not as populated, but again, underdeveloped zone. And still got, people coming and going. They're doing their thing. And plenty of room for people to go from the train station onto the metro if that would serve them better. I mean, heck, even Siren's Call still hasn't fully fleshed itself out yet, so we've got more than enough for the residential demand here. Again, I really want to make this another commercial zone and not just an office park. If I clean up the rail lines here, I could conceivably squeeze in another DoubleTree zone in this section here, but maybe, maybe not. Oop! Oh, wait, whoa! What's this blue? Train line 3. Oh, that was the... I made that the blue line. That's going to confuse me. Alright, fine. I'll have to change this blue line. Whoa, hey there! Something's running low. Something's running low. Is it power? Nope, it is legitimately water that is running low. Well, easy enough to fix that. Actually, I noticed, funnily enough, that we have this little tiny corner down here in the water. So I'm going to just to make use of it, do something with that. I'm going to actually build myself one of these, just because I can. Might be able to build 2 of them if I wanted to. Just to say I've built that building. I don't really see a huge point in it, but in this case we're just going to sort of spread the pollution a little bit more. Because I want to see how yucky this river gets, because if it's getting treated, not so bad. That being said, I'm not going to risk tapping into this river too. So we will continue to use our tried and true source method of just upstream from the poop water. That should handle us just fine. Yep, and you're working. You're working just fine. All right. So how are these trains doing? Well, they're kind of gridlocked a little bit, but I don't want to not have the passengers use this central rail line. But the yellow line's doing fine, by the looks of it, yeah. 157 passengers with just a single train line. I'm not complaining. Let's check the general numbers. Train usage is pretty healthy. Again, nowhere holding a candle to Metro, but Metro is, in my opinion, the superior option here. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, what might be a good thing down here would be the airport, especially if we had got a pair of commercial zones over here. If we plop the airport around here, this would be a really good place for it. Because whatever tourists on the airport would be able to get right on the highway and or probably hook you up to a train station too, and or a metro station. But again, I want to make sure that I can get the industrial DoubleTree zone to work, and that's going to involve shimmying this highway down a notch, because we're going to have to do it up here to make it fit. In fact, let me just do a little size calculations here. I know it's not going to fit in there, but if we do it here, well, probably right here, yeah, it's wide enough that we don't get into that. And then over here, it might bump up against the office park here a little bit, but I'll make some adjustments to make it work. Oh, there's that fire protection paying off again. I live literally like a block from a firehouse in real life, so you might occasionally hear that. But again, this is alright, so this is a good logical stopping place for our episode. So if you like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!